Greetings, everybody. Right back at you here at Roadnail Boxing Talk. And like we say here at Roadnail Boxing Talk, we don't just praise fighters with pretty records. We praise all fighters who get in the ring and fight hard. You can be 17-9, 22-8, or 20-10. If you out there knocking sweat off somebody's head, making the crowd want to come see you again, then your light will shine here at Roadnail Boxing Talk. What's up, boxing fans? Who is the fighter of the year? Let's talk about it. Now, I've been hearing all this talk about who the fighter of the year. Some people saying Terrence Crawford. Some people saying Devin Haney. Some people saying Inoue. Some saying David Benavidez. And guess what? Some people so glad that Daniel Dubois beat Jarrell Miller, they willing to throw Daniel Dubois in there. So, it's a lot of talk about who is the fighter of the year. Now, I want to know what is the criteria for judging the fighter of the year. Because if there's no criteria set for judging the fighter of the year, then everybody going to be in disarray. People just going to start choosing whoever they like. And everybody going to be right in some kind of way. Everybody going to be right. Some people might judge from accomplishments, how many belts you got. Some people may judge according to who you fought. Some people may judge according to how you dominate the fighters you fought. And that could open up a wide range of fighters then. Because sometimes fighters may gain belts, and the person that they fought to gain that belt really wasn't a great fighter. And sometimes the fighter they fight may be a great fighter. So it's a broad aspect when you look at who is the best fighter of the year. That's why here at Roadnail Boxing Talk, we choose our own fighter of the year. And we judge them off all of that. What you accomplished, who you fought, how you dominated. And the fighter of the year here at Roadnail Boxing Talk, number one is Terrence Crawford. Simply because of the guy he beat, a pound-for-pound fighter who had never lost to nobody, and whom the majority of the fans thought would beat Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford came in, stopped Errol Spence, dropped him a few times before he stopped him, and to me, that warrants Terrence Crawford fighter of the year. And coming in at number two would be Inoue. And I put Inoue number two because Inoue defeated Stephen Fulton Jr., an undefeated fighter whom I thought would defeat Inoue. It was a big accomplishment. Even though it was in Japan, a lot of people iffy about that. Me too. But I ain't going to take that away from him until speculation is proved. I would put Inoue at number two. Coming in at number three would be none other than David Benavidez because of his defeat over Demetrius Andrade. Now, I think the Caleb Plant fight was good, but Demetrius Andrade was undefeated, and I thought Demetrius Andrade would be able to use his skills and his talent to possibly win a 12-round decision or either get stopped by Benavidez, and he got stopped. I thought that was a big accomplishment by Benavidez. So those are the top three Roadnail fighters of the year. People going to be saying, why you didn't have Devin Haney in there? Well, Devin Haney probably would have been number four. Because of his defeat over Regis Prograis, I felt like that would have been a 50-50 fight. Devin moved up to 140, impressed me with the win over Regis. And if I have a top five, Devin would have been number four. Regis wasn't undefeated. Lomachenko wasn't undefeated. I don't have too much respect for the belts. Like I said, these belts come and go and, or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Tank Davis defeated Hector Luis Garcia and Ryan Garcia. And you could put Tank in there because the guys he defeated were undefeated, but not on the level of a Andrade, not on the level of a Errol Spence or Stephen Fulton Jr., I just feel. I know some fans may agree. I know some fans may disagree, but hey, you may have your top three or your top five or your top one. So like, subscribe, hit the comments, tell me who your favorite fighter is for this year. Let's mix it up. But Terrence Crawford is #1 pound-for-pound the fighter of this year. And that's how we see it here at Roadnail Boxing Talk. I don't want to keep it too long because you don't know me that well, but you will. And like we say here at Roadnail Boxing Talk, we don't just praise fighters with pretty records. We praise all fighters who get in the ring and fight hard. You can be 19-9, 80-20, or 22-10. If you out there knocking sweat off somebody's head, making the crowd want to come see you again, then your light will shine here at Roadnail Boxing Talk.